Hello and welcome back to Runner's Fortune and the Wrath of Sypetia.
Booyah.
As always, we have got Jamie playing both Mist and Gwenira. We've got Zach playing Cav.
My new name is Dice Goblin.
Dice Goblin playing Cav. And we have Nick playing Casper. And as always, I am Nate, Master. Welcome back. Does anybody have any announcements or anything for today?
The Flamingo Club is open and ready for service.
Very well. The Flamingo Club is in fact open. We'll see if they're ready for service or not. Well then, with that, we'll jump right back into our recap. So, where we last left our adventurers, you had arrived in the grand city of Boloton, a massive trading hub on the Sea of Sypetia. And well, you got there and you were met on the docks by a lad named Ollivander, who you all very quickly changed the name to Ollie.
Nobody got time to remember his name.
And you paid him and scared him and carried him into a where he said there was some less than illicit work to be had. Where you came across you forgot about all that, didn't you?
No, I remember that. I just now dawned on me the name that I gave him for myself. Sir Elix-a-Lot.
Yes. And you came to meet some people of the Jacobs family crime group. I don't know who, but somebody's an asshole. Whoever came up with this is just rude.
Everybody's serenade.
And well, you came up to an agreement with them, and you are going to prove yourselves as being worthwhile by doing an assassination. And in return, they are going to set you up with one of the information brokers that they know, so that you can try to get some more information on the pillars of Sypetia. You selected your bounty. From the list he gave you. You selected Cristobal, a worgen, who has got a bounty on his head to be killed of 34 gold, who is rumored to be killing passerbys at night. You sent Ollie off with some more money to try to find out where Cristobal is, find out where he lives, just get some more information. And you went to Magical Alley, a place where there's a lot of magical shops. And you went into one, and you got a couple of items. Cav got a little circlet that will supposedly help him remember a little bit more. Mist got some sneaky boots. You got a couple of immovable rods. And Gwenira got an item called the Gate, which is apparently some sort of very powerful teleportation device. On your way out, Cav noticed a rusted piece of metal, which he believed to be his old shotgun, Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
From when he went to outer space.
Not sponsored by Rice Krispies.
We should call it
maybe.
Pop, Crackle, and Snap.
But it just sounds wrong.
I know.
It does.
When I purchased that as well, you left and you saw Ollie sprinting up the street to you all, missing an arm. And that is where we begin.
Is he actively bleeding?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I don't know. Maybe he had a fake arm already and he just lost it. We don't know.
Valid question. Valid question.
We didn't really inspect him when we showed up.
No, we
So
didn't.
that is a good. Oh shit! Now, how much does the book weigh that I took from him?
Oh yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
15-pound book.
Yeah. I figured. Book.
You could damage somebody with that thing.
Yeah.
Smack him in the face.
15.
It is a book. It's like as big as Ollie's torso.
Now you just say that again, but say book in a really deep voice.
Book.
No, it is a book.
It is a book.
Thank you.
Welcome. I could say it is a book.
I'm gonna name it Book of Entry, Book of Call. Yeah,
So-
because he's the port authority.
How close is Ollie?
That's true.
About 100 yards.
I guess to probably run over to him
Let's go to the shop.
and hit you.
he can follow us. It's
We're
fine.
gonna leave the bleeding
Snowball
child
to the
here in the
face.
streets.
Is it snowing where we're at?
No, I'm gonna use my ice magic.
All right.
Straight to your face.
I will do
Oh,
like
shit.
every dog does and try to catch it.
Just have his like whiskers and everything frozen. Okay, so we run over to Ollie.
Alright. He stops in front of you guys, panting, grabbing the stump of his arm. So, you want the good or the bad news first?
I will take off my ring of regeneration because I feel like I did it. And I will do a healing check on him while I remove his hand and put the ring on his finger.
Like
Not
the
gonna
ring
slap it
on the hand of the arm
Why
that is
specific-
removed.
Oh, I see what you mean. Lift his head, not like
Yes.
completely remove his head.
Hey, look! I got a ring. Oh, look! Now I got a hand with a ring on it. This
To be
still works
fair-
for me, right? As long as I'm holding the hand that has the ring on it.
You're attuned to it, so yes, actually.
To
don't
be
have
fair,
to-
that'd be some shit you would pull.
Will it actually even work since he's attuned to it? Will it work on someone
Well,
else?
have to de-attune.
Yeah.
Ollie
Okay.
Yeah, I figured he could do that. I don't know what that is, so.
Fair enough.
But can I just do that simultaneously to try to stop his bleeding as well?
Yeah, I mean,
Or
I mean, I can if
it
you want
would
me
take
to.
for the ring to take effect, he would have to attune to it.
no. So I was basically take his hand off, put the ring on, and then kind of just bandage his gaping wound. Is what I was
Yeah.
more going with.
Would you like me to do that instead, since I have a higher healing?
I mean, I rolled a non-nat or a dirty 20.
All right, cool.
Never mind.
It's not that hard to bandage it up. You've seen plenty of flesh wounds. This isn't anything. Well, yes, it's major because you're missing an arm. It's not like you are perfectly capable of putting a nice tourniquet on here and staunching the bleeding there. So
How do we feel about underage drinking?
I'm pretty sure we've given children alcohol
All right, cool.
before. in
So
one of our
after that,
campaigns.
I will summon him a tankard of ale.
We like to pick up children and do bad things.
The bar is not high here.
All right. So he asked the question, but so
Oh, thank you. What's the ring?
the ring, after you get used to it, will allow for you to regenerate your limb. It should take approximately 3 to 10 days.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I think he broke him.
Took
Just
all my
grab
guts to
his
just
chin,
about say psych.
Open it up, and just pour a little ale in his mouth. Not to kill him, but just to like.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
you.
I am being gentle right now.
Thank you.
I'm not waterboarding him. I said a little bit. Like
We take this rag and we dump this whiskey over until he stops breathing.
That's why I said. That's why I started off saying, "Can I do a healing check?" as opposed to this. Can I do a check and then accidentally kill him?
Can I do a waterboarding check?
Are we terrible people?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes, and I can't wait till we get to interrogate someone.
Yeah, there is that.
I'm so excited for that.
Is he calmed down now?
Yeah.
Cool. I will reach into the bag of holding and I'll pull out some little cubulets of cheese and just kind of hold them out to him while he. What's the good news first? Obviously, the bad news is you lost your arm.
Well, that was bad news for me. That's not bad news for you.
Well, you're my information broker, so it is kind of bad news for me.
Okay.
We have a partnership here.
So the
Sir licks a lot.
Exactly.
the good news is I found where he lives.
Uh-huh.
And I made it inside.
I didn't want you to go. Okay, keep going.
And I made it down to the basement, which is a little bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
Well, the good news is I know where he lives, and I know how to get you there, and I know where you need to go. The bad news is it's not just him.
He takes 3 points of health.
Perfect.
Regain 1d4. Oh, 1d4 plus 1. So yeah, per round. HP per round. So with that ring on.
For the ring?
Yeah.
We've got a tune to it. Which
Yeah. Fair enough. Right. Never mind. It's getting hell.
From the cheese.
Yeah, thanks. From the cheese. It's healing cheese.
Magical healing cheese. What did you put in it? I don't know, but it works.
Drugs.
Some of that healing goo that Quinira has.
Yeah.
You just slather a little bit of that on the cheese. Here, ingest this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Cav is still under the impression that he healed Kasiku with his blood, so there's probably blood on the cheese because he just feels that that's going to heal everybody. He ain't smart yet. He's got this lovely thing, but he's got to wait for a couple hours. So, first off, I'm going to just kind of... Did we tell him to go inside, or we just wanted him to find the place to live, right?
I told him just where to find the place.
To go inside.
So should we, scold him for that, or should we just let that slide?
Probably a little bit of bull.
Alright, so, Ollie, in the future, when you're doing things for us, listen to the entire set of instructions. I don't think we said go inside. I'm pretty sure we said just find where he lives.
Well, I mean, you did. You did, but I wanted to make sure that you could know what you were walking into.
All right, so hang on a second. Miss, come here real fast.
Yeah.
Just, can you pull out one of your weapons real fast? Don't like an intimidation. It's just, it's a tactic that I'm doing. Just,
you mean I shouldn't try and shoot him in the face?
I mean, if you want to, go ahead, but then I'm taking my ring back.
I mean, yeah, Mist will take out his ankle biter.
So, do you have one of those? Do you have one of these? And I hold up Moonfang, and then I'll look at everybody else in our group who has weapons and say, do you have anything like this on you right now?
When I was like, I don't need it.
I got my fingers.
He holds out his hand and a dagger appears in it.
Mist is gonna pull out Raven.
I want to lick the dagger. I want to see. I want to do a magic. I want to do a
check
for enchanting check. Yeah, it's not magical.
Yeah.
In fact, it's a little rusted. He probably grabbed it out of a gutter somewhere, literally out of a gutter somewhere.
Okay.
No, I feel bad. Misty's just gonna kind of pat him on the leg because I'm too short to reach anywhere else.
So
And just be like, you should leave that to the
you could like
professionals.
jump on his shoulders.
Yeah, but
And pat him on the head.
But one of his shoulders is bleeding. Shoulder place is bleeding.
He's drunk. He's fine. He ain't gonna feel nothing.
You gave him one drink of ale.
Yeah, how much does he weigh?
About 70 pounds.
Yeah, he's probably tipsy. It's hitting him a little bit sooner. Unless he drinks on the regular. Okay, so...
I mean, we don't know how the water is in this town.
Exactly.
I drink alcohol
Fair
all
enough.
the time.
Fair enough. You might be right. Yeah, that's a nice dagger, and I'll pick it up, and can I easily break it because it's rusted?
Yes, break his only defense.
Check, but yes.
I'm going to give him something else when we acquire something else. I will replace it. Not right now. Can I summon a small dagger with the summon a small item?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. I will summon him a nice, clean, pristine dagger and say, "Here you go." So
as he snaps the other one.
Physicality check.
Yeah.
That is
if it doesn't work.
going to be a 27.
Yeah, you just...
And then I'll summon and give him a new one and be like... But that doesn't mean go looking for trouble. I appreciate you going and getting us the intel that we asked for. But next time, stop at the front door. There's no need to go inside. We've dealt with worse shit. I mean, I've dealt with worse shit. He's dealt with worse shit. I don't know about him.
Or her.
Or her. But the two of us have dealt with a lot of shit. So,
yeah.
Next time, because I'm not going to pay you more. Just follow the instructions, because now you're missing an arm. It's going to take you at least 10 days to get it back.
Okay.
Good work.
Sorry.
You should practice and get better at fighting and sneaking first.
Well, I mean, if there'd only been one or two, that would have been fine.
So how many were there?
80.
80?
80? Organs?
I wasn't expecting there to be 80 of them.
I mean, yeah, no kidding.
Like, I went down the stairs, and it turned into a tunnel. And there was this minecart, so I started off by getting in the minecart and let it start going, and then I realized getting in the minecart probably wasn't the best idea. So I got off and I hung onto the outside so they couldn't see me. And then I was riding for about 15 minutes, and then I came out into this massive cavern with lights and flames.
How long were we in this shop for?
About an hour.
An hour, yeah.
Well, I mean, kudos for finding the house so fast.
Are we talking 80 organs or 80 people?
Well, most of them were doors, but
They were doors?
yeah,
What were they doing?
smithing and mining and well, and so when the minecart stopped, I got off, and I mean, I was shocked, and this place was big, and I just started looking around a little because I didn't see anyone at first, and then I stepped out of the first room, and well, then I saw all of them, and I thought I was being stealthy, and I was starting to be stealthy, and then I might have knocked over something, because, well, there was this golden ball, and I really wanted the golden ball, and so I climbed up, and then a shelf broke. And I'm not that heavy. Shelves don't typically break under me. And the shelf looked good. Everything in there looked good. It shouldn't have. And, well, then they saw me, and then they started chasing me, and there were 80 of them. I got one of them, and then one of them grabbed hold and started pulling, and then they were starting to fight me, and then I was only working with one arm, and well, then they started trying to shackle me, and I wasn't gonna let that happen. So I grabbed the axe of the one that I'd gotten, and I cut my arm off because it's the only thing they could grab me by. And then I got back to the minecart, but they were still chasing me.
Can I do a perception check while he's telling the story to see if somebody suspicious is in the area of town that we're in?
Absolutely.
I would also like to, just to make sure I trust this child, but I'm still going to insight check him.
Okay.
That is going to be a 31 to perception.
Okay.
Good God. I don't even need to help.
You
30.
The street has a number of people on it that are milling around doing some shopping.
They're all suspicious.
You do not see anybody like openly armed or weapons drawn.
Nobody that looks suspicious about.
Or anybody like cloaked or hooded or anything. It's a mild enough day that people have cloaks, but no one's like looking like they're trying to hide.
Okay.
33 insight.
Okay. You have no reason to distrust his story. You do question a touch if some of the details might be a slight bit embellished.
Okay.
But as far as were there probably a lot of people down there? Yeah. Was it 80?
In the moment, it looked like 80, but it probably might not be okay.
It may not have been 80. It may have been 10. It may have been 20. Regardless, it was a lot of people all charging to nuts.
We decided that he was a teenager, right?
He's like 14 or
14?
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
And well, this time I started off in, but then they started shooting at me. So then I got off and I clung onto the outside again with my arm and I rode it back. And then I got out and I came to you.
Okay. Let's usher him towards the store that the gentleman mentioned for you to go to.
Sure.
And then we can converse and just kind of get off the street whether somebody might be actively looking for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
And then we can use
They could come running at any moment.
Correct. So I think getting to the store and then... So, are you cool with that, Nick? Are you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. So we'll head to the store that the gentleman, whatever his name was,
Right. Yeah.
Mayoshi 2.0.
You head down the two doors that he said, and you see the store, the Wandering Ring. It's very plain on the outside. The sign is just painted right onto the side of the building, right above the door. You go on in?
Cav's not, because Cav doesn't want to pass out. Cav is going to stand outside the door with the kid.
Okay.
The whole point was to...
So, I can make... If I see somebody walking in, I can throw the kid inside real fast.
I mean, I'll go... Gwynaira will go in first and see if it's safe for them to come in.
Yeah, that's it. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think I'm going to make you guys pass out in this place?
Because you had a shop like that right next to Davworks. That Cav did not go in because I think one of our high intelligent people passed out at, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So, Cav is very leery about when he walks into doors, walks into buildings sometimes.
Especially in mysterious shops the guys told Gwynaira to go
This
to.
this building looks very plain. Something's going to happen to Cav. Either he's going to get a brain aneurysm and pass out, or he's just going to instantly die. So he's just going to wait.
All right. So Gwynaira goes in, just Gwynaira?
The kid will go in with Gwynaira too. I'm going to force the kid in.
You're just going to shove him in the door behind me?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Nobody else is going in.
Why don't you want to come in?
I'll be in a minute. Just go in there, catch your breath.
Oh,
Really nice.
I'll go in with him.
Mista's going to roll his eyes and go too.
Oh.
I guess Cab will go into.
Alright.
Way to give it a peer pressure there.
You all go in and fall unconscious. No.
I was about to flip my fucking desk.
If you had asked me to roll dice, I probably would, because I got a 4 and a 2.
So, you walk in, and the first thing that hits you is potent incense. It's a very strong incense smell.
Oh, that's a 17, not a 4. Sorry, go ahead.
Zach can't read.
Gwynaira,
Yes.
you have been in enough fancier places and things like that you are accustomed to this. You in fact actually know this scent specifically. It is myrrh.
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 But not frankincense.
Not frankincense. The shop itself is barren. All there is a small table, and it's a small shop. It's only about 20 feet by 20 feet. The back wall has got a doorway with a purple curtain across it. The room is slightly smoky from the incense. You do see 4 incense burners, all lit, hanging from the ceiling, which is only 15 feet tall. It's not a very tall ceiling. All said and done. And in the middle of the room is a wooden table with a purple cloth over the top and a golden item stand, item holder sitting on it. And that's it.
Interesting.
What's anyone do?
Hello?
Hello.
I was going to lean down and ask Ollie, what does she do?
She has magical items. She's... Well, I don't know everything she does. But I do some jobs for her sometimes.
Okay.
Hello. How may I help you all?
Where's the voice coming from?
Kind of all around you.
Freaky.
You sure you're
I didn't smoke anything.
Cav will punch himself to see if he's unconscious.
Cool. Take 1 point to touch.
Can I also punch
What?
Cab to see if he's unconscious?
Absolutely. Unarmed check. Or physicality check.
Just for funsies.
You can play this game.
18.
I would like to dodge that.
It's an 18. It doesn't even come close to getting through here.
No, that's right.
He moved. He's awake.
It just goes...
Does it hurt his hand?
Nah, he didn't hit hard enough.
Bummer.
Damn, I missed the fly.
Well, Eton, if that's his name, Eton, told me that I might be interested in this store, so we came here.
I see. What a good little puppy. Sending me new subjects.
Excuse me?
Come again?
Hides behind Cav.
I think they can still see you. Wherever they are. No, I didn't ask. I wasn't told to come here. She was told to come here. But I am a
We're
dog.
just tagging along.
Good puppy. Tail way.
Well, what have you come here for?
I don't know.
Are you here for sale, procurement, for fortunes?
He did
Wisdom.
not specify.
Fortunes. Are you a fortune teller?
Fortunes, forecasts, lucky charms.
Marshmallows.
Did you get it, Zach?
I got it.
Thank you.
I went to the other one.
It went right above Jamie's head. Fortunes, forecasts, lucky charms.
Oh, Destiny, huh? No?
No.
No, God, I don't know where is it from? I know it. I don't know where it's from.
Robin Hood.
Oh. Yeah.
How much to get a fortune reading?
Well, that depends on what method you would like me to use for telling your fortune. How accurate you'd like it to be, and how much you actually want a fortune versus just being told, in a week you will earn some money and fall in love.
So the what's fortune?
Oh, man.
Cat falls in love every other week. No, just kidding.
He's not
That checks out.
The first one. How much would it cost to get a detailed fortune?
Very well.
No, I need to know cost before I sit
I
down.
know. And there's no sitting required.
Let's summon a stool and sit down.
You don't need to sit down because you're going to stand up when you hear what I have to say.
Sorry, I kind of hijacked the shop from you.
That's okay.
For you, your fortune will cost you 1 gold.
Damn.
For you,
1 second.
2 minutes.
Yeah, I'll pay the 1 gold. Now that I have a little bit of gold to spend. Where do I put this?
You pull out the gold and it just levitates out of your fingers up into the smoke and it vanishes.
I was going to throw it, but that's a cool parlor trick, I guess.
The rest of us are just standing back, watching. We take one collective step back.
Towards the door?
Yeah.
You got 1 foot out?
The smoke swirls around you, envelops you.
Now I get a brain aneurysm and pass out. Too much myrrh! Not enough frankincense!
He just explodes into dust.
Go ahead and roll a new character.
That's what killed Cav. What a shame.
Too much myrrh. What a way to go!
Are those your last words?
That's on your... That's on your tombstone. Just too much myrrh.
And then a small box appears above the small table, and out come a set of bones. Each of them not much larger than a small stone, with different runes and markings on them. They turn themselves over and drop on the item stand. minute passes. 2. And the smoke moves away from you. Your future is surprisingly very uncommon for most people. Less interesting than your past. You have traveled quite a bit, haven't you?
Yeah.
You have seen stars. Very few can say that. Certainly has come to my shop. Now, your future. You will never see the stars again.
Figured that was a one-time deal.
Zach is gonna prove you wrong. Said Zach is gonna prove you wrong. Next time we play Starships and Sorcerers, I'm playing Cav.
I just have to make sure that that takes place prior to this.
It's gonna suck when it's nighttime outside and there's stars in the sky.
Your love will last. Also not something that I can say about many people who have their fortunes ruined. Her love will last as well.
That would be really depressing if the answer was not.
In fact, I see children in your future.
Literally right there.
You will survive this. Your family will not. Well, that's not quite true. Your family, well, not your entire family. Your uncle will not see another birthday.
Which uncle? Looks at Santa.
Oh my, like that's exactly what would happen.
You will be there for it, though. In fact, you will ensure that he doesn't see another birthday. The quest you are on will succeed. Though it may not give you the ultimate result that you're looking for. Although you already know that. One who has seen the stars. Also, clad as you are right now, all of you, you won't make it. She's far too powerful for that. But even other than her, he is the one you should really watch out for. That is what I can see. It may not be as much as you wish, but it is accurate and it is true.
I will get up and walk out.
Does anyone else do?
Did we hear, or was it only for him to hear?
None of you heard that.
Okay.
Although you didn't think she was talking into your head. You think everybody heard. But none of the rest of you heard that. Cav just sat there for a few minutes and then stood up and walked out.
Well, that was interesting.
Well, what can I do for the rest of you?
You wouldn't know why he specifically sent us here, would you?
Well,
or at least me.
There are many reasons. You, do quite seem to be somebody who could benefit from being here, from what I can offer.
Such as?
Well, your fortune will certainly be far more costly than the pup's. Your future is far more difficult to ascertain. Also, I have things that I procure. Both information and items that cost a grand deal of money. And if he sent you to me, it means that he determined that the money in your pocket was more than he would be able to swindle you out of.
Okay, so you would be able to swindle me out of my money?
And that determines a lot by you. And whether you're interested in what I have to offer.
And I wouldn't know that until I know what you have to offer.
But I don't even know what you're looking for.
Neither do I.
Do you have a business card?
And maybe that is your question. But I listed some things that I do. You've not even told me what service you are interested in. Procurement, information, fortunes.
I mean, all of the above?
Let's see. The smoke grows stronger in the room.
Kitty hiss. My poor sensitive nose. Too much myrrh.
And there goes Mist.
That's why Cav walked out first. He didn't want to pass out from the myrrh.
Even my mask doesn't have enough filtration for this.
Cap, what are you doing now that you're outside?
I'm actually going to cast a spectral bird.
Okay.
Just a little one. I'm just going to sit there and pet it.
Okay.
Probably a hawk.
Okay. All right. Back inside. Casper, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna go outside and join Cav.
All right. Mist?
Mist is gonna stay with Quidira. What is Ollie doing?
He's just leaning against the wall.
He's just there chilling. Yeah, I don't have an arm, it's fine.
Just
If he walks-
casually lost them.
If he fucking walks outside with a fucking arm, I'm going to be pissed. Rip his other arm off and take my ring back.
So the mist just grows strong, or the smoke just grows stronger.
Mhm.
Nothing else happens.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Stare off with the smoke. I don't know.
What do you want first?
Fortune.
Very well. Now, how would you like your fortune read?
What are my options again?
Well, I have a few different mediums that I can use for you. I can either read the bones, or I can use divination. And how potent, how accurate do you want this reading?
What would be
Now,
the...
I will warn you. No level of accuracy that I can perform will give you as accurate a reading as I gave the puppet.
Okay. What would be the difference between a reading from the bones and a reading from divination?
They give different information. The bones give a greater overarching number of points in your life. Divination, I am limited by what it shows me. And it may show me 100 moments. It may show me 1. But I will receive 10 minutes of sight.
Well, I suppose let's go for the bones. And I'd say fairly accurate in depth, I guess.
For you, that will cost you 30 gold. I know that's not just because you have the money.
That's where I was going. You got a lot of coin there, so... So how much do you have? I gotta get her down to 30 exactly, like I gave the rest of the group. It'll cost you 972 gold for an almost accurate fortune.
I can do that, yeah.
She says reluctantly.
I mean, always. It's money. I don't want to let it go.
All right. And it too lifts out of your hand and vanishes into the smoke. The smoke swirls around you. It envelops you. It whirls around you. It almost pulls the air from you. It is tight around you. You feel compressed. You see the dragon bones lift and then drop again. A minute goes by. 2. Cat, you sort of sitting outside stroking your bird?
When you say it like that, no.
Yes,
No.
abso-freaking-lutely he is.
He's actually jumped on my perch, on my muzzle now.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of like staring at myself through him.
Alright.
Giving myself some really freakishly weird optical.
Cav is just like, ooh, I got this new ability. What can I do with it? Have a staring contest with myself.
You're outside now.
Basically. I can't blink because then the bird will have the power. It's a power struggle now.
But since you're looking through its eyes, if you blink, are you blinking or is it blinking?
That's the question.
Cav doesn't know. He's not smart enough.
Not yet. Go ahead and take 3 hours.
He'll figure this out.
Is that what you're technically doing? Is attuning to the...
No, I'm actively looking at the bird. Because it is a new ability that I'm doing.
It's going to come out of this when he doesn't attune to it because he forgot. He's too busy with a bird.
I'm going to go outside and sit next to Cav and just kind of look at him staring down this bird and just kind of do a little chuckle.
Alright. Mist, what are you doing?
I mean, can Mist see the smoke enveloping Quinira? Okay. I mean, Mist is gonna do a perception check on the room and see if he can figure out where this lady is, where she's coming from, kind of deal.
Yeah.
(18 plus 17) is that 35?
Yes.
Yay, I mathed right.
You don't think she's here.
Interesting.
You think she might actually be talking to you through the smoke.
I guess can Mist do like a magic-y type check to see if he can... He's not very good at that, but...
Yeah.
Spell work?
Yeah, either magical work or enchantment.
Okay, so I can't use spell work.
Well, spell work is a magical work.
It's a knowledge.
Sorry. Yes, sorry. Spell work, not... yes, knowledge spell work, not enchantment.
Okay.
Yeah, magical work or not spell work.
Okay. This dice is rolling really well for me.
Which one?
The one you gave me.
Very nice.
It's 15 plus 8.
15 plus 8 is 23.
You're welcome. You can tell there is definitely some potent magic going on right now. Some of it's involving the smoke, some of it's involving the dragon bones. You are not sure exactly what, because it's really potent, and you're also slightly woozy from the amounts of myrrh in here.
Switching from the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is definitely magic happening.
Fair enough.
Anything else right now?
No, I don't think so.
That's how the shop owner's getting when I was reading. It's the ambiance.
The rhythmic thumping.
2 minutes turns into 5. Is anyone doing anything different?
How long, Cav would know how long it would take. I'm assuming by a bird flying back to the island, more than the amount of time that I'd have this being, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to have him fly around where we currently are and just kind of get the lay of the rest of the city that we haven't seen.
Okay.
While I'm looking through its eyes.
Okay. Cool. Casper?
Just gonna ask him what he's doing with the bird.
Can I answer him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kind of getting the lay of the land from what we haven't seen yet. Just make sure that nothing looks too suspicious, ominous, or maybe something that we might be looking for besides what our one-armed friend said.
Can I do a perception check to look at the rooftops? To try and see if there's anything out of the ordinary above us? If I'm a perception. There it is. 17.
Okay. You do not see anything out of ordinary on the rooftops.
Okay.
Alright, back inside. 10 minutes now passed. Miss you doing anything else?
Just keeping an eye on everything and making sure that nothing suspicious is happening.
Cat, you still just following your bird around?
Yeah. Do I see anything interesting with the bird?
Define interesting.
A temple of Sypetia, or just a temple in general?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Does it have markings for Sypetia?
Yes. Okay. You also see an unmarked temple, though.
Uh-huh.
How far away is that from where we are?
Probably 30-minute walk.
Okay. I found something that I need to go take a look at. What direction is it in?
It is across the city.
Okay. It's about a 30-minute walk. It's an unmarked temple. So if you want to hang out here, actually what I will do is I will leave my bird with him while I walk to the temple. I'll have the bird fly back. Bird flies back, then I will go to the temple. And then my bird will direct you to where I am if I'm not back by the time they're done inside.
Okay.
So I will walk towards the unmarked temple.
Alright. Casper, what are you doing?
So is the bird around me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on your shoulder. Taking a fey dump.
A fate. Part of me wants to follow him, but I don't know if I should. I probably shouldn't.
My bird is instructed to stay here. He just happens to be perched on his shoulder. So
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Cav.
Okay. Are
I'm
you
curious.
coming with him, or are you sneaking, hiding, and following?
I'm gonna hide and follow.
Okay. Stealth check.
Megan. There it is. Uh, 25.
Have your perception defense.
31, but I'm not actively looking for anything, if that helps.
Okay. Then roll with advantage, Casper.
Okay. 20.
What's up?
20.
So still at 25 because it's an advantage?
Oh, I roll advantage after. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20. I'm not getting good rolls tonight.
If you want to use any lucks or anything, because you have those.
Yes, I will use. I'm gonna luck the last one.
Okay.
Where's my? Uh, 27.
All right. Cav, you do notice that Casper's following you.
Not gonna lie, Cav has a lot higher perception than I really thought he would.
It's a 31. My perception.
No, I was expecting you to have like a 20 or something.
No.
I mean, both of my characters have a 33, so...
He's got a nose.
Yeah, I mean, the perception defense is your perception skill plus 15.
Ah.
So, yeah, getting up to a 31 is, I mean, it's the max of what you guys could currently put in, but, yeah.
What is your stealth?
19.
Okay. What are you rolling then? Because you should get more than... I mean, if you're rolling a natural 1, that's how you would get a 20 on your stealth.
Yeah, I rolled 2 nat 1s and then a 3. Or no, sorry, then an 8. So like my dice is crap tonight. I mean, technically I should be tripping in the street. Or at least bumping into people enough to make a ruckus.
Let me ask you a question. Never mind. I'm not... I notice you're there, but I don't say anything.
All right.
Okay.
Another 5 minutes pass. Then the smoke recedes. Benira.
What is that, 15 minutes?
Slows. Yep.
Yeah.
I have read your future. Let me start off by saying my condolences on your past.
Thank you.
No group of people should ever have to live through what you endured. And that makes what I'm about to say even harder. You're not done yet. You will be faced with an extremely difficult choice. On the one hand, both sides will require a betrayal. On the one side, you will betray her. On the other side, you will betray him.
Do you know who she and he is?
Don't. Names are not something I get.
Not even images or an idea of what kind of person this is?
I could attempt divination. It would give me images, may give me names, may give me sound. bones do not give those details.
Understood.
That is the trade-off.
Please continue.
There will, as much as I loathe it, there will never come a day where there are no more slaves. I know that's important to you, but that day will never come. Your legacy will pass down and will transcend the times. Yours is so challenging because the future that is centered around you, that your friends are a part of, you can't do it without them. If you try, you will die, and this entire future that I see will not come to be. And, in fact, the past, too, will become rewritten. If you should forsake your friends and go it alone, you will die and you will fail. In doing so, the pup will never see the stars.
At all? What do you mean, the stars?
He has seen the stars, and not just looked up from down here and looked at the stars above. He has been amongst them.
But the past would change and that wouldn't happen?
Correct. When you are faced with this choice of betrayal, if you do not choose one, that too will unwrite that past. In doing so, millions will die. Countless will die. You will have to choose which to betray when the time comes. Now, there is one other thing that I can tell you. Beware the Black Lady. You require her. She must be with you at the time of your betrayal. She must and she will be. But at the same time, beware. cautious. I'm sorry, that's all I have. I know it is not as much as you may like or as I wish I could give. But it is accurate, and it is true. If you desire a divination to be done, I may receive other insights, but I cannot do one too right now. I am too tired.
Okay.
Too worn.
Can you at least tell me if you have something that would help me on my quest?
I do. I have things that can be helpful on any quest. But for your quest in particular, I do. But not here, not now. I believe that there will be a time that you should return here. Not tomorrow. I believe in a month. Yes. In a month. Once you have met the Painted One, I will be ready for you then.
Okay.
As with Cav, Miss did not hear any of that.
I am sure, yes.
But also, Gwenira believes that doesn't think that her head was spoken into, and so also believes that Miss heard that.
Ah, Kevin, now we're on the same level.
Well, I thank you for the time and energy you've put into this.
Of course.
You're a lot nicer. I didn't even say thank you.
Yeah, because you're an asshole.
Okay.
And what of you, little kitten?
Meow.
It's really funny. I did that too.
I don't know if I need anything here. I just wanted to be here for my friend.
A very good friend you are. Never forget that.
Okay.
I will impart this to you for free.
Oh, you're getting it free.
Do not hold it against her. She follows her heart. Be kind. If you wish a formal reading, I am, of course, very happy to do so. But I give you that for free.
Thank you.
Look at you getting free shit.
Can you at least tell us your name before we leave? Yes, I'm making you come up with names. If you haven't had one already.
My name is Samira. Samira.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Now, what else might I do for you now?
I think that's it.
Very well. I look forward to our next meeting. When the smoke recedes, the scent of incense dulls, and the room brightens a little as the dragon bones lift themselves back into their case, and it vanishes.
I guess we head out.
Alright. Cav, I figure you're periodically checking your bird's eyes to see when...
Yeah, the minute Mist walks out, he'll right down in front of, and then give like a curious look and then indicate that follow.
Now, reminder, the bird can speak primal. And
Oh, it can?
Yeah, it can speak any language a bird can speak.
We also
Which would
have
be
magic
primal.
circlets of telepathic abilities.
Right. Well, see, Cav's not really communicating to anybody, so,
Yeah,
but
the bird can speak primal, and so can Mist.
Yes.
he'll just say, follow, and then he'll fly off.
I guess we follow.
Alright. You guys are all walking through the city. And with that, we'll take a little break and be back in just a little bit.
Does Olive come with us?
Ollie will actually will take his leave. He's going to go rest.
Okay. I'm assuming he tells us.
Yes, he does.